Hi everybody, it is the 29th of September 2020, which means that yesterday, or last night, we had Season 6 for Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Warzone drop, which promises to bring some incredibly exciting updates to, well, probably the best Call of Duty in many, many years. So in this video we're going to be going through the blog post, and then we'll go through the patch notes as well. Here we go. So, incoming reinforcements, Warzone subway system, return of Farah and Nikolai, highlight a packed Season 6 of Modern Warfare. Two familiar allies open up Verdansk metro system to kick off Season 6, complete with a full set of multiplayer maps and a battle pass system featuring 2 free weapons, 2 operators, and up to 100 other unlockable items. After months of infighting between former allies, further fueled by the arrival of Shadow Company that recently dispatched Nikolai and Farah, make a game-changing discovery in the hunt for Al-Qatala. They use empty subway tunnels to move around the city without a trace. With a flip of a switch, the long-defunct transportation network powers up, bringing what's left of Armistice back on track towards ending this dangerous international syndicate stranglehold on Verdansk. And there's a great trailer you can watch. Actually, if you've already fired up Warzone or Modern Warfare, you'd have seen it already. This all sets the stage for Season 6 of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, available on September the 28th. Developer Infinity Ward is pulling out all the stops in this update to Modern Warfare and Warzone, as a new fast travel system will add another layer of strategy to survival in Verdansk. Also arriving at this season launch is a fresh battle pass system, complete with 2 free weapons and 2 season headlining operators, along with 4 multiplayer maps for every type of combat, from 2v2 gunfight and 6v6 core play to expanded 10v10 and ground war matches. This is all just the beginning of what's scheduled to drop during this thrilling season of content, as game modes, bundles, trials and other tricks and treats, hint hint, there's going to be a Halloween event coming soon, are primed for weeks to come in Modern Warfare and Warzone. So here we go. So here's the roadmap for Season 6. And remember, we are only a month and a little bit away from Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, the next Call of Duty. And we're going to have this interesting transition, and the question of, is this going to be the last season for Modern Warfare and Warzone? I guess the answer is this cannot be the last season for Warzone, because Warzone is going to be carrying on. We're going to get obviously a new season, and from what we understand already, Warzone is going to carry on with the Modern Warfare mechanics, being able to open, having doors, being able to mount your weapon, that feeling of movement, and perhaps they're going to give us a more of a Black Ops skin to it. Are we going to go back in time? We don't really know. I don't want them to mess with Warzone too much, but then again, they've done so many good changes, including the subway system that we're going to get to play with for the from now on, that it's very, very exciting. So we're going to be getting a new battle pass after this one. We're going to be getting Modern Warfare Warzone Season 7, I guess, but that will then be Black Ops Season 1, or is Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 going to get Season 7? Very strange. I think it's going to go to Modern Warfare, it's going to go to Black Ops Warzone Season 1, because what they have said is, for sure, is that all the money you've spent on your battle passes over the last year, buying all the earning all the operators and things like that, all the different skins, they're all going to still work in Warzone. So, because it would be a bit of a disappointing if we got to Black Ops Warzone and all of a sudden you couldn't play as Captain Price. You'd be like, wait a minute, I've spent quite a lot of money on this game over the last year, and you'd be a lot less likely to buy the battle pass again, wouldn't you? Anyway, that's all to come. Let's have a look at the roadmap. So we have got new limited time Warzone mode, Armoured Royale, and this is where every squad gets an armoured truck with a turret on the top. How cool does that sound? New operators, Farah and Nikolai. New weapons, the SBR-20B is that, and the Asl Val. Have to play with them. New multiplayer maps, Millstuck Tank Factory, broadcast from Modern Warfare 1, the original Modern Warfare Station, New ground war map, Verdansk Riverside. New multiplayer mode, kill streak confirmed. That sounds cool. New finishing move, the Vampire Bat. And then, so that's for launch week, so that's what we're going to be able to play this week. And then during the season, there's going to be the Haunting of Verdansk, new limited time modes, rewards, and more. A new knife, looks like more operators. New game modes they're going to be playing around with: Hardpoint, Hills and Kills, Gun Game TDM. Oh, that could be interesting. HQ Firefight, Gunfight Tournaments, and TDM Snipers Only. Excellent. Now that the surface level details for Season 6 are out, this is what all operators need to know about this season's content in depth. Next up, Verdansk subway fast travel system. Get around the Warzone in a flash with a recently opened subway system known as the Metro in-game. This dynamic fast travel system combines existing points of interest with new transportation stations for a high-risk, high-reward movement within Verdansk. At one of a number of open metro stations around the city, squads can move underground via staircases to find potential item spawns all the way to that next station's platform. Once there, squads can catch a ride on a subway train which will whisk them off to the next station in seconds. So you can't walk between stations, you have to take the train. Despite its retro interior, this subway system boasts incredible safety standards. It will not travel to a station that falls outside the safe area during Battle Royale matches, nor move a single inch if there is any conflict aboard its cars. So you've got to kill everybody before we move on. What's not clear is whether, because it works on a loop, the subway system, whether if the train has to go out into the blue and then go back and get in again, whether it will move. We're not sure about that yet. Otherwise, fighting in and around the station is fair game, making these new and updated locales prime spots for ambushes. A new mode, new weapon rotation coming to Warzone, Armoured Royale. This fast-paced, high-action Battle Royale variant gives every squad an armoured cargo truck, complete with a turret and plenty of armour plating. Squad members can respawn if their truck is still in one piece, but once that squad's vehicle disappears, so does their ability to return to the fight. The last squad standing wins, regardless of whether the truck just rolled out of a repair shop or has its parts scattered around Greater Verdansk. Weapon rotation. Verdansk, this is the normal thing that happens with every season, isn't it? Verdansk received a new shipment of weaponry that's now scattered around the map on the ground or in supply boxes. A combination of familiar armaments and new blueprints will be part of this more streamlined Season 6 rotation, which includes 6 common, 10 uncommon, 13 rare, 18 epic, and 24 legendary variants. So there's the Rockall Royale live on September the 29th. With an all-season concept brings plenty of must-watch Warzone streams. Starts with Rocker Royale. Hosted by the Minnesota Rocker, this 2-day tournament kicks off Season 6 with a lineup of top Call of Duty talent, including streamers, content creators, and even Call of Duty League pros, with some representing their new team for the first time at this event. They're all dropping into Verdansk on September the 29th and September the 30th for the largest share of a $100,000 prize pool, stringing together their best game through 6 total hours of play to qualify for a high-stakes final payoff. Tune in on both days starting at 12 PM Pacific time here. Modern Warfare content, new maps, modes and more. 4 free multiplayer maps to cover all sides of combat. If you own the full version of Modern Warfare, and if you don't by now, come on folks. There is a new map for every size of multiplayer engagement to explore and master. They all come together to bring a full set of diverse locales, all of which are ready to host frenetic, combat-rich battles across multiplayer. Station Gunfight. A picturesque rural Custovia train station serves as the backdrop to the latest Gunfight arena. Operators want to use the station's exterior and abandoned military cargo trains as part of a winning strategy. Like other maps of its size, Station has some quirks beyond its simplistic design, beckoning true gunfight masters to uncover jump spots and tactical angles that may help them crush the opposition. Every top of the boxcars and passenger car can be climbed on top of, which gives superior verticality at the cost of being essentially exposed on all sides. Other objects such as crates, containers and even tank parts can also be used to gain a height advantage or just be used as cover. Broadcast. So this is 6v6 core modes. Veterans of the franchise, welcome back. to broadcast. Since its cameo in Verdansk within the BCH-TV station zone, this large multiplayer map introduced in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare now has a prime time slot in Season 6. Whether you experienced its first iteration back in 2007, in a remastered version since, or within Warzone, expect to drop into familiar territory when infiltrating this recently abandoned communications centre. From the atrium and massive newsroom to the station's balcony and nearby office buildings, this map could cater to serious close quarter battle play through numerous tight corridors. Meanwhile, those using assault rifles, LMGs, marksman rifles or sniper rifles can counterplay SMGs and shotguns with the use of various sightlines and the limited yet still viable verticality on offer. Mylesthor Tank Factory. This is in 6v6 and 10v10. The larger of the two core multiplayer maps, Mylesthor Tank Factory is built for both 6v6 and 10v10 play, changing its playable dimension depending on the side of the lobby. Oh, that's interesting. Have to watch out for that. For either skirmish size, expect a mix of indoor and outdoor combat zones with two large buildings. The eponymous Tank Factory and Warehouse being the map's central point of conflict due to sheer surface area and accessible rooftops. Other areas to explore include an abandoned workshop, skybridge, scrapyard, shipping area and residential zone, with some parts of the map sectioned off if it's being used for 6v6 combat. This map, in either form, caters to all play styles, but the building's rooftops and surrounding snowy streets give preference to long-range weaponry. Those who want to use a CQB weapon may want to stick indoors or use cover such as snowbanks, crates and vehicles on the outside to avoid getting caught outside their gun's effective range. Here we go. Verdansk Riverside Ground War. A once unlabelled landmark on the in-game tap map, Verdansk Riverside is a suburb that lies across the frozen Gora River from the Verdansk International Airport, with its northern border defined by cliffs that eventually lead to the Arklov Peak military base. Alright, so this is again based on Warzone. At one point, the Warzone map. At one point, the sleepy village was taken over by El Traficante, a smuggler that Armistice tracked down through intel gathered here during Operation Harbinger. This area has a few modest two-storey homes, some shacks and garages, a pharmacy, school, a public house chain restaurant, and a small construction project that seems to have no end in sight. Using available vehicles, squads will navigate within and around this village, as the streets themselves may turn into a no-man's land shortly after infiltration. Most buildings will act as cover from heavy machinery or as a mounting and overlook point for those using long-range weaponry. CQB operators may find it better to clear individual structures out one by one or use walls and natural cover to avoid long sight lines and vehicle traffic. Sounds good. New modes, trials and challenges. Kill streak confirmed. This kill confirmed variant comes charging in with multiple changes concerning kill streaks. These can only be earned by collecting enemy dog tags. However, your streak won't reset on death, so you'll want to rush for tags as fast as possible to earn your kill streaks. Trying to stay alive, unlike traditional game modes, kill streak confirmed also allows players to wrap kill streaks, making it possible to earn the same kill streak, like the UAVO cluster strike, multiple times in one life. The team that collects the target number of dog tags, in spite of the inevitable barrage of kill streaks, wins the match. Gun Game Team Deathmatch. As the name states, this mode combines the random weapon assortment of Gun Game with Team Deathmatch. Pick your loadout for perks and equipment, then get ready to use whatever is handed out to take down the opposition. Each kill with a given weapon cycles you through a predetermined list of weaponry, all the way to a combat knife, where one melee takedown with it resets the cycle back to the starting weapon. Also, the game doesn't end, you keep going. First team to the target kill count wins the match. That's broadcast there, isn't it? HQ Firefight. This twist on Headquarters awards team score for both holding the objective and earning kills, almost like a team deathmatch. This allows teams to try to catch back up on score between HQ objectives. After a team captures a HQ, respawns are disabled until the enemy team neutralises it. Hold down the objective and defend it from enemy players to maximise the score. First team to the target store wins the match. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of HQ, or really any of the no respawn game modes in Call of Duty, like search and destroy and stuff, because you end up sitting there watching it. If you're not very good, you end up sitting there watching your teammates for a long time. I'd rather respawn in and start shooting people. Hardpoint, Hills and Kills. Similar to HQ Firefight, this mode awards team score for playing the objective, holding hills, as well as earning kills. With respawn enabled, this mode could turn into a pure deathmatch as tactical objective game or a chaotic mix between the two. First team to the target score wins the match. Yeah, because it's difficult to balance this sort of game mode. You know, how many points do you get for holding the hard point? How many points do you get for killing? So obviously, you get, if you're better off just killing people, that's what you'll do. 9 trials to explore. Rank up this season to earn trial tickets to use, or use tickets left over from prior seasons. I've got dozens and dozens of them, and turn them into XP, completing a fresh set of challenges. Whether it's just tearing up waves of enemies in either new Juggernaut trial, cutting corners in the quad or helicopter race, or just taking a free roam, these unique helicopter race. We'll have to have a go at that. These unique side missions add even more variety to over 24 existing experiences. Earn free items blueprints through Season 6 missions and challenges. Whether you're playing multiplayer or Warzone, the Challenges tab allows you to easily tailor your progression through the season's rank, whether you're focusing on daily, weekly or mission challenges. Be sure to check out this tab to see what the seasonal missions and their rewards are. The XP rewarded through all challenges, including a new set of Officer Challenge ribbons, will aid you in maxing out your officer rank and earning this season's max rank blueprint reward. The Battle Pass. 2 functional weapons, licensed war track highlight unprecedented. 2 functional weapons, licensed war tracks highlight unprecedented free Battle Pass content. The Season 6 Battle Pass system is one of the most unique collections of content yet, and it all starts with 20 tiers of free content available for all players within Modern Warfare and Warzone. That's if you finish the Battle Pass. Just by playing the game, players can unlock a few weapon blueprints, cosmetic content with the profile and the gunsmith, and a few hundred Call of Duty points that can be put towards a Battle Pass or store bundle purchase. On top of these new items are a few new songs to war tracks, some that you may have heard of outside of Modern Warfare and Warzone. Ooh, I wonder what they are. War Track expansion adds classic sounds, modern hits through free tiers. Across numerous free tiers, players can unlock multiple new songs to be used as war tracks, songs that play while driving vehicles in Warzone and Modern Warfare. With these new tracks, you can blow out your speakers or even throw on music from previous Call of Duty games for a heavy dose of nostalgia that could complement an intense Battle Royale match. Here's some of the songs outside of the Call of Duty universe that can be unlocked and played in game. War Track Pap Hip Hop Edition, Jack Harrow's What's Poppin', DMX's Rough Riders, Clips' Grindin'. Players can also unlock the War Track EDM Edition, which includes 3 headbanging hits perfect for cruising around Warzone. Like a horn or a vehicle skin, War Tracks can be equipped to a specific vehicle within the vehicle customization menu. Once in-game, hop into that specific vehicle as its driver, and you, as well as all passengers on board, can listen as the squad cruises to a potential victory. Now, if you're a streamer or a Twitch person or a YouTube person, if you've got licensed music playing on your stream or your video that you've recorded, obviously that can get picked up, and you get the owner of the music can then claim the monetization on your video, or worst case scenario, you get a copyright strike. That very rarely happens for music these days, so just be aware of that. Weapons inspection, details of Season 6 Battle Passes system free weapons. Of course, there are 2 new functional weapons to earn through free tiers as well. The SP-R208 Marksman Rifle, tier 15, and the Asl Val Assault Rifle, tier 31. SP-R208 Marksman Rifle. This bolt-action marksman rifle comes as one of the most accurate weapons in its class, and with a breadth of customization options. From alternative ammo choices to bolt assembly changes and more, no matter how this weapon is configured, it's a powerful yet mobile tool for a marksman on the go. The Asl Val Assault Rifle. This assault rifle, the 13th member of this weapon category, is a rare Soviet powerhouse chambered in subsonic 9x39 ammunition, and is pre-equipped with an integral suppressor. Combined with the weapon's high rate of fire, the Val is built for stealth, accuracy and high penetration on a highly configurable platform. Upon purchase of the Season 6 Battle Pass, the system opens all 100 tiers where an exceptional and unprecedented variety of content can be unlocked. On top of the 1300 COD points throughout 100 tiers. So remember, the Battle Pass only costs, is it 1,000? So, you always earn enough points if you get to the end of the Battle Pass to buy the next one for free. You can unlock operators in Farah and Nikolai, double XP and weapon XP tokens, and lots of other stuff. And if you buy the Battle Pass, you get Farah, and you get a Minotaur skin, a gilded assault rifle blueprint, XP to boost, and lots of other stuff. You know about all this. And there we go. And then you've got new stuff in the store, download instructions, and then if you haven't bought the game, you've got all that stuff. Okay, so that's cool. Loads of stuff in this update, fantastic. So let's quickly read through the proper patch notes. So there we've covered the roadmap, playlist update, ground war. Yeah, so we talked about that. And there's general fixes. Okay, we don't need to cover those. Alright, that's it. Okay, so I'll put a link to both those files, both those articles in the YouTube description below, so you can read them in a little bit more. The patch note just include some bug fixes and stuff, so there's no need to go through them now. But yeah, thank you for watching. Maybe I'll see you on Verdansk, and if you've liked the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.